Alright, hey, let's see. I actually wrote a list down so I would know what I was going to talk about this time. Um, Today is day 5 and I cheated. Yeah. It's my sister's birthday today. She turned 27. Happy birthday, Erin! And, we went out to dinner and we hung out with some of my family, some really close friends, some people that my sister and I used to work with. And and their 1-year-old son. So cute. And so we went to this Mexican restaurant called Mamacita's, and I ended up cheating. But I did try and eat as healthy as possible while I was there. I didn't get like things loaded with cheese or blah 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 blah. I ate vegetable fajitas, so it was primarily vegetables. I put guacamole on them. I did not put sour cream. I did not put rice. I put beans uh, and guacamole on them. And guac's not that bad for you. So I laid off on heavy dairy and like sour cream or cheese or anything, and just basically ate cooked vegetables, which tasted so good. Um, and I only ate 2 chips, one for the green sauce salsa, so I could have some, and one for the red sauce, so I could have some. So one of each. Which is really hard if you know what I'm talking about. If you're addicted to chips and salsa like I am, it's really hard to only eat two. One of each kind of salsa. So I also, when we got home, I ate a slice, the smallest one that my mom cut, which was a pretty standard size. Everybody else ate a bigger piece than me, of this cookie cake thing, circular cookie cake pie, and you know what I'm talking about. And so I ate that, and I actually don't feel terrible right now. I thought that I would feel really like weighed down and stuff, but when I got back from the restaurant, I was actually still hungry because I didn't eat that much. And every time I come back from there, I feel sick to my stomach because I've like gorged myself, but I didn't, and that was really cool. And I think it's because I didn't eat so many carbs and I didn't eat so much dairy. I really limited myself to really strictly eating, trying to eat like primarily the vegetables. Um, so that's that. And yeah. And I also ate, you know, those small watermelons that are like, I don't know, like they're like that big or something. Anyway, they're small. Um, I ate half of that when I got back home too because I was still hungry, which I thought was really strange. So let's see. Um, Sarah, salad dressing requires a blender because it has garlic in it. And in order to blend the garlic all together, it requires a blender. I'm sure you could mash it up really good and maybe mix it around really well in there, but it'd be really hard without a blender. Let's see. Weight. I still weigh 2 pounds less. When I started, I think I said I weighed 223. I lied. I weigh 223 now. I when I first started, I weighed 223 in the morning and I weighed 226 at night, which I thought was crazy. And now I just weigh and then when I weighed myself again, I was weighing 225 and 226. So now I weigh 223 in the morning and 223 at night. So I don't know. Explain that to me. Um, I may gain those 2 pounds back though, or 2 or 3 pounds back from eating real food tonight. Let's see. Sunflower seed bread. I found this awesome stuff called sunflower seed bread, which is actually from Germany. It's made from sunflower seeds and whole rye, and it's not like real bread. It's kind of it's got less carbohydrates. It doesn't have any preservatives in it. It's really good for you. And yeah, it's primarily made out of flax and sunflower seeds. So I've been eating that really sparingly, so I don't intake a lot of carbs, like a slice a day, and the slices are like super thin. So that, and I've been eating almond butter and honey on it. I try to watch how much honey I eat because I don't want too much sugar intake, and because there's also honey in the salad dressing. And I did post a link to it. YouTube took it down or something because I had it in the sidebar and it disappeared. And so I put it back up there after I saw your comment on it, that it wasn't there. Let's see. And hot foods thing. It's cold here too. It's not as cold as it is in Michigan, but you know, Sarah, you know, I don't have any cold weather clothing. Like the my cold weather clothing, because I've been living in warm weather for so long, are like these pajama pants. Freaking great. Like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna go out in public in pajama pants all the freaking time, you know? By the way, if you guys are wondering, it's almost 11 o'clock at night here. That's why I'm in my pajamas. Um, and so I have been devouring a lot of tea as well. I drink, I can't think of the name of the brand, but it's decaf white raspberry tea, and it's really good. And it's good for me because it's white tea and it's decaf. So I'm not having the caffeine cravings that I was, but I do have hot food cravings. I'm cold all the time. I'm cold right now. And I'm constantly under a blanket in my house, and everybody thinks I'm a psycho, so I've clearly been living in Florida too long because I'm cold all the time. um, and yeah, let's see. And the last thing is, and this is kind of gross to talk about, but I'm wondering if anybody else has had this problem too, but not having really happy bowel movements. Really gross to talk about, but my stomach's been really unhappy with me. Sarah, I read that you threw up watermelon. I haven't had anything like that, but I think it's because I don't know like what's going on with you. If your stomach's really just going crazy. But you know, I was vegan for 2 years, so I'm used to not having things, and I've been vegetarian for such a long time that, minus when I'm in Japan. But I'm still only eating fish. I'm not eating any uh, land dwelling animals. um, but I'm vegetarian now, and so I think it's an easier transition for me to go raw, because I eat fruits and vegetables anyway. It's just a matter of cutting out the dairy and the pastas and stuff like that, the carbs. So and cooking food, which is a big thing for me. I know this video is going really long, but bear with me, guys. So I know that you've had a sensitive stomach, but I'm wondering if you've had some things like diarrhea or something like that, because that's sort of what I've been going through, and I feel just like everything's just going through me, and I don't know. That feels kind of unhealthy to me, but at the same time, I'm like, hey, all I'm eating are natural, healthy foods, so maybe this is just my body getting rid of all, flushing out basically my colon and getting rid of all the bad things. I don't know, and so I'm wondering if this is normal because I've tried typing stuff in, looking for things about detoxing and raw diets, and if people have had problems like this, and they keep talking about pregnant women on forums. So I'm like, I'm not pregnant. I'm just fat. So um, if you guys have any information on that, please post comments down below and let me know if there's something I can do about it other than take like pyramide or whatever it is. So yeah, and but I'm back on my diet, and I said I might cheat because I'm with my family and I never get food, so real food. So the end, and this is about to reach 10 minutes. So I hope you guys are doing good. Good luck, Sarah, and I love you.